Shalom. First thing and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings and salutation to the hopeful elect. Noise in this gospel, brother, lifting up the standard of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. It's the Akia Mahalaya coming back with another lesson through the Spirit. Lord's way to be edifying. It was some spiritual things that happened Saturday. As I was speaking in transit, I mentioned briefly of that we believe we saw the chariots of the Most High cloaked in cloud form, because the scriptures tell you that the Most High makes his chariots clouds. Okay, that the chariots are pretty much in the midst of the clouds. They can form, or they can appear to be clouds, but yet they're ships. Okay, because the scriptures goes into that. Now, with that being said, this is just kind of up in the air, but through the Spirit, it was just spiritual how everything happened, because no coincidence that the chariots popped up on the apostles this same day. And then I believe in parts of Kansas, they received like a tornado warning and a storm out that way. And I was given warning of it, that it was heading towards Missouri, but we didn't get hit with it. But this is the storm clouds that formed over the state of Kansas. Okay, and I believe it brought a tornado, so to speak, within that area. But these are the storm clouds, and if you look at it, that look like a ship, man. Okay, because the scriptures tell you that the Most High give his counsels or his angels charge over these particular elements, man. You know, the thunderstorms, the lightning storms, the tornadoes, or the whirlwinds, the hurricanes, the tsunamis, you know, and so forth. The fire raining down from heaven like the wildfires. We believe a lot of that was done by the chariots, okay? But Esau as well, he have space weapons that he can pretty much shoot down to the earth if he need be. All right, but nonetheless, this is what we saw. Well, this is what was sent to me out in Kansas, that the storm was forming out there that was heading towards Missouri. Okay, and if you look at it, it looks like a ship. Okay, and it was beautiful, man, because, you know, this looks like almost what the brother saw out there in Cali, but instead it was more of you can see the actual shape of the ship kind of cloaked as a silhouette behind a cloud, but it was kind of just like this, man. Okay, and I was convinced that they had to be a ship, because that wasn't there. That was like on my left side, and then when I turned around, it was over there. Okay, and like minutes after I shot this video here, then we saw this here. Okay, now I'm not playing the sound of it. I mean, I could play the sound, but this is what I saw first. So I'll let you brothers make your opinion on what y'all think that this is, or we can just be tripping. But no coincidence that it was a storm out in Kansas, and then the rainbow popped up. We got a double rainbow, which is beautiful, which the Lord made mockery of that pride shit, okay? Because that shows you that the Lord promised he was not going to destroy this earth by water, but by fire, okay? It's reserving to fire. And the Lord showed us two rainbows, man, okay? I've never seen two rainbows back to back like that within the same vicinity. And that was beautiful, man. So the Lord showed us some miracles, and then, you know, the sky opened up, because it was clearly cloudy up. It was cloudy as shit. Like, I mean, you see the sun back there in the horizon, but it was cloudy where we was at, okay? And this is considered a lookout point here in Kansas City. This is a place I go to kind of, you know, wind down, get my mind right and stuff like that. But the Lord opened the heavens up, you know, because I was setting up a prayer in my mind. I'm like, what if the Lord just opened up the heavens that we may see the beauty of the sunset? And here you go. It appears that the sky was on fire, man. Okay, it looks like literal fire. And that's representation of the Lord going to burn his place, man. Because after that, it got real hot and humid. You know, then a storm kicked in at night. It missed us, but it still was in the area. Okay, beautiful day with the brothers. You know, the backdrop just amazing, man. You know, but no coincidence that the chariots popped up on the apostles. Now look at this. It looked like a ship, man. You know, people say, oh, man, y'all niggas are going crazy, but we gonna get into the scriptures, man. Lord's will. But I'm gonna play a little bit of this video and, you know, see what y'all think. Right there. Like, no cap. That wasn't just there. That was over here. Over that phallic symbol right there. Over that big rod right there. Brothers know what I'm talking about. That's a ship right there, man. That kind of looked like almost what the brother saw out there in Cali. That's a ship. And it's becoming more defined too. Yeah, that's a whole ship. That's a ship. All right, so that's what I felt. And this is the second video.
I'm trying to tell Jake, man, these miracles,
it's like a hand and another hand coming out.
like a dragon coming out.
That's the Lord, bro.
Look.
I'm trying to tell you. That's the spirit we came right here, man. Look at that. That's crazy.
Yeah, we wouldn't be able to see those trees.
And it just looked basic, but look at that, man. That's something. That might be a whole.
Now you got to ask yourself, why was that the only cloud that looked like that? And that just came out the blue. Okay, because after I looked over there, it was like that big silhouette of that cloud. Then I turned towards the obelisk, that phallic symbol, and it was behind there, and it disappeared from where I was looking initially. And then I turned back around, and this showed up. You know, it just came out of the blue.
Chariot right there. Like, we gonna start seeing the miracles, brothers, man. Y'all just hold tight. Wow, that's dope, man. Look at that. That just came out the blue, didn't it?
Yeah, it came out the blue.
Look at that, man. You see the vapor. That's the angels, bro. You can see the, look at the form. Look at the smoke. You may see it form in there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you see the.
You can see the cloud.
Yeah.
Coming
Oh, wow. That's dope.
And it's no coincidence because the brother under me in my camp, he wasn't there that day, but he did a testimony video that he saw chariots. So we all seeing stuff, man. Damn. You know?
Look like it's opening up. That's dope, man.
Look at that, brothers. Look like a tree.
Sprouting. Yeah, it's like a sprouting, bro.
It's a tree. It's coming out.
Look, and it looked like it's on a bark. Just watch what it do. Look what it do. It's forming. Hey, the tree of life, baby. It's true.
So like might be going into a dragon, or what is it going into now?
It's dope, man. People looking at us like, what is these guys looking at? Look, man. Fuck you and your mama. Alright? That's dope, man. And it's spiritual for all you guys out there, man, that say, what is he got? It's spiritual. Niggas can't get this. Niggas ain't gonna get this.
Bruh, that's about to be right over.
It's heavy.
Wow.
That's dope. It's just little simple things like that the Lord is just showing.
Damn, bro. It's fucking crazy, bro.
Look like a waterfall.
And what's so beautiful about that is because as it formed, it split into two and it came over us and it went the other way. And then we went over here to the backdrop. It was cloudy and we was up here for like 10 minutes or so. And we were just talking, parlaying. And then all of a sudden the Lord opened up the heavens and we saw that. And then we saw the rainbow. Then we saw this. So, yeah, the Lord is dealing, man. That was something spiritual. So this is the book of Zechariah 5:1. It says, then I turned and lifted up my eyes and I looked and behold a flying roll. Okay. And he said unto me, what seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying roll. The length thereof is 20 cubits and the breadth thereof is 10 cubits. Okay. And that flying roll is what you would call a so-called UFO, man. Okay. For you Jakes out there. Hey, you look on YouTube alone, man. Look, they don't believe us. Why did Esau declassify the UFO reports? And that's the spirit. I think, what is it, Sunday night? I had a vision of the chariots, man, that night. I had a dream about it. So that's how I know something was going on. The Lord showed me in the vision and I saw what one of the angels looked like. You know what I'm saying? And it may sound far-fetched, but he looked like a Jake just with a hoodie on, man. I'm like, ain't that something? You know, because that's the scriptures refer to the angels as being of men of color. Okay. Braids, beards, afros, you know, whatever. But Esau has declassified these reports and he knows. Okay. And this is one of his biggest fears of what he called an alien invasion. And this is why we believe he's staging something of Project Bluebeam, which is going to stage some type of alien invasion to be justified on demonizing the angels and ourselves, man, because we're angels that's in the flesh. Okay, that's why the scriptures say, when John bowed down, he says, see not, do it not. He says, I'm thy fellow servant and thy brother. Okay, he called him his brother. Okay, so the angels they're kinsmen unto us, man. Okay, they're just the heavenly air force of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. While we the troops, we're boots on the ground. You know, the angels got the job of navigating and controlling things in the heavens, and they can fuck shit here up on the earth, you know. But it says here, then he said it to me, this is the curse that go forth over the face of the whole earth. For everyone that stilleth should be cut off as onto this side according to it, and everyone that sweareth should be cut off as unto that side of according to it. Okay, and who stilleth the man? Esau, Edom. Okay. And it says, and I will bring it forth, says the Lord of the hosts, and it should enter to the house of the thief. How did Esau get America? He stole it from Gad. Okay. And it says, and into the house of him that swore falsely by my name, and it should remain in the midst of his house. All right. And it says, and it should consume it with the timber thereof. Okay. Because those laser beams are going to be shot here on Babylon the Great. All right. They're going to be shot here. All right. And it's going to help aid in the destruction of America right along with the nuclear missiles, and is going to be responsible for the salvation of the hopeful elect. All right. So this is the book of Job 37:9. It says here, out of the south cometh the whirlwind, and the cold out of the north. But by the breath of the Most High frost is given, and the breath of the waters is straitened. And also by the watering he wearied the thick cloud, and he scattered his bright cloud. And it is turned around by his counsels. Okay, you go into the counsels of the Heavenly Father, that's the angels, the angelic forces. It says that they may do whatsoever he commanded them to have face upon the world and the earth, man. Okay, so it says he caused it to come, whether for correction or for his hand or for mercy. So that's the point. The Lord can give rain in due season, or he can give scorching heat. Like right now, we're dealing with scorching heat. Why? Because these are the plagues upon Babylon. Because the Lord is justified on destroying the vegetation here, so Esau don't reap. That's why we got 100-degree temperatures. This is a literal plague. Okay. 100 degrees, fucking 8 o'clock in the morning. That's a plague, man. That's not natural. Okay. But nonetheless, man, Yahweh Shai is getting ready to make his move. Okay. So this is the book of Psalms. I think it's 67. No, Psalm 64. I always get these scriptures mixed up. Yep, Psalm 67 and no, 68. There we go. Psalm 68 and yep, 17. It says, the chariots of the Most High are 20,000, even thousands of angels. The Lord is among them as in Sinai in a holy place. Okay, so that's the point. We have millions of angels, the innumerable multitude, man. Okay, even though that's the elect, the innumerable multitude, but I'm talking about the innumerable angels of the heavens. Okay, you can't really count them because the angelic forces, they're innumerable. You can't number them. Okay, because hey, they're doing the sifting on the Lord. Like he said, hey, the eyes of the Lord is 10,000 times brighter than the sun. You see. Also, when the Lord sent the rainbow, he promised not to destroy the earth by water anymore, but he's going to destroy it with fire. So that this rainbow here that we saw, the Lord showed us 2 rainbows, man, and it was mocking that whole parade shit, man. This whole Pride Month. That was the Lord make a mockery of it, man. If you really think about it, Yahweh Shai is cold-blooded. You know? Because look at that. That's a double rainbow. And what chances are it's the month of June and they celebrating this folly? All right, so you people, man, you in for a huge wake-up call. The Lord is getting ready to judge this earth, man. Something awful. All right? I got one last precept and I'm going to shut it down. I think the point is being made, but I just thought that was just a edifying testimony just to, get out there what we experienced, because the apostles saw chariots that day, and then, out there in Manhattan, Kansas, the storm hit out there, and that's what those clouds look like. Okay, look like ships, so no coincidence there. But this is the book of Revelation 1:7. It says, behold it, he cometh with clouds. Okay, the clouds is symbolic for the ships. And every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, Amen, right? Because when Yahweh shall come back, he's coming back in a huge chariot that everybody is going to see. It ain't going to be some small cloud. This ain't Mario Brothers. He's going to come back in a giant ship, man, and he's going to bring judgment. Okay, one last precept here. Revelation 11:12. It says here, and they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up here, come up hither. And they ascended up into heaven in a cloud. Okay, so that's why we speculate it's going to be one big ship we're going to be beamed in. Okay, because if it was like the smaller ships beaming us in, then each brother be going into their own ship, so to speak. But it says a cloud, not cloud. So speculation through the spirit, we're going to get beamed up in one big father ship, and the chariots are going to do the work down here. And it says, and their enemies beheld them in that same hour there was a great earthquake, and a 10th part of the city fell. Right, that's going into the nuclear destruction. 10th part of the city is America, because America is broke up into 10 FEMA regions or 10 zip code regions, and you can look it up. That's how we know this is talking about America. It says a 10th part of the city fell, and in an earthquake were slain of men 7,000, and the remnant were affrighted and gave glory to the Most High of heaven. Right, so call Allah Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai Bashim Rakakwadash. With that, shalom and a bubble ball.